Hey, Naturalista here. So, in today's video, we are going to be doing my wash day routine as of to date. So, currently, this is what I'm doing. Of course, some things are a bit different, but this is what I do all in all. So, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Okay guys, so this is my pre-poo. I did it the night before, and as you can see I have my cap on, and what I did, I used the Miel Organics overnight deep conditioner, moisturizing conditioner, and I separated my hair in 4 parts like you can see here, and I placed a sufficient amount using water, warm water, on each part. You'll see how to do that later. Alright, so we are back. And my hair is fully washed out with the pre-poo, and this now is the shampoo stage, or co-wash. I used co-wash today, and as you can see I'm preparing to put the co-wash in. I'm parting it in the same 4 parts that I used for the pre-poo, and the co-wash I'm using is the As I Am coconut co-wash. This is really good because it's moisturizing, it's not overly stripping like a clarifying shampoo would be. However, it still gets the job done. So you're getting a good cleanse, but it's not overly stripping. So I'm putting sufficient enough on, making sure that it gets all on it. Unlike a clarifying shampoo, when you do this, you'd have to only make sure you put it on your roots, your scalp, because you want your scalp to get cleaned. Okay, so as you see right there, I was really trying to get into my scalp. So you're going under and you're touching your scalp using the claw hands like a crab, and you're not clawing with your nails, but you are massaging. But since this is a moisturizing co-wash, what I'm doing is putting it on my strands as well because it's not stripping. So you can see that right here, and it's going to speed up a bit. I want to show you guys the clarifying shampoo that I use and the moisturizing shampoo that I use from Miel Organics. Wow. Okay. My shirt is totally soaked and it's probably going to get worse. But my curls are looking pretty luscious and nice today after my clarifying shampoo, moisturizer. Next, we're going to use our deep conditioner. And our deep conditioner I'm using today is the Camille Rose Protein Treatment, Strengthening and Restoring Deep Conditioner. And I have needed this because I've been using moisturizing deep conditioners for a while, and I feel as if I should use some protein. There's a significance between protein and moisturizing deep conditioners, and you can learn that once you learn your porosities, and we will be getting to that. But, however, let's look at what I'm doing here. So I'm parting my hair down in 2, and it's going to go in the next 4 like I like to take to use. You can pick whichever way you like to part your hair. You can part it in 4, 2, 6, whichever makes it easier for you. The shorter your hair, the more parts you may have to do because you want to cover all parts of the hair. It's really important that when you put the deep conditioner on, you make sure that it's coating all strands. Okay? All strands. So I partner it right here in the middle, and you see how there's no product in the middle? No, we don't want that. We do not want that. Of course, the moisture in your hair is going to help the product to apply really well. We will make sure that every strand, no strand is left unturned. We don't need that because we don't want half of your hair to be luscious and the next half just to not be luscious. We need it. So this brush I'm using right now is a Felicia Leatherwood brush. Detangling. Detangling is an important part of this whole process. So you can do detangling first before everything when you use the pre-poo. But when I'm doing my wash days, detangling I like to do while I'm using my deep conditioners. This brush is really good and it helps the product to spread on every strand. It's important that you also try to get your roots as well. And you can see right there, shedding. Shedding is always good. We shed 100 strands of hair a day, so it's normal. So now you can see that I'm also twisting my hair so that I can let it go to the side and we can proceed on doing the next section. Now, so I'm parting it in the back to do the next section. Keep in mind, guys, that being low porosity and high porosity, it requires different things. Totally different things that it requires. Being low porosity, I need to use warm water whenever I'm washing my hair because it helps to open the cuticles so that the products can penetrate. High porosity girls, you don't have to worry about that because your cuticles are naturally open. You don't have to worry about that. What you have to worry about is trying to close your cuticles. And if you guys want, I can do a video on the differences between high and low porosity and the things that you will need. You can see right here I have my hair dryer, and that's to help my deep conditioner penetrate. And yes, that's me right there. So I'm done using the hair dryer, and you can see that it looks as if my deep conditioner has penetrated. Just waiting 5-10 minutes.
Okay, so this one is going to be a bit different. I'm not going to do the voiceover because I really want to explain the step. This step is super important because after you wash everything out of your hair and you want to bring moisture back in it so that it stays in your hair, you're going to have to do this step by step. Now, I won't be able to do it all the way because I'm not in my shower. I'm going to walk you through it and I'm going to speak. So the two things that I usually use after I rinse this deep conditioner out of my hair is I use a tea rinse. This is going to be the green tea from Bellbar Organic. And I'll be using the As I Am leave-in conditioner. This is some good stuff. Really good stuff, okay? Good. So these two I'm gonna use. I'm gonna rinse this out and I'll be back. Okay, so I rinsed out the protein treatment. Curls looking luscious. They're looking luscious, guys. Looking nice. And balance. And you need balance between moisture and protein. So you need balance between moisture and protein. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to use the tea rinse. It is warm. So I'm going to use the tea rinse because I had to use my turby to walk from in here. And of course it took up some of the moisture. However, my key thing that I've learned over this whole natural hair journey is with low porosity hair, your hair needs to be soaked. Even high porosity, like soaked. Especially because it absorbs the leave-in better, the moisture, it absorbs it better. So it needs to be soaked. However, since I had to use my little turby to transfer, I'm going to be using the rinse as a substitute water to put on my leave-in conditioner. So what I do, pat the back of my favorite 4. Can never go wrong. It doesn't have to be perfect. Does not have to be perfect. So, pat it in my 4. Dry it a bit with my turby. If you're already in the shower, you don't have to do all of this. But I still need it to be wet. Because, yeah, low porosity is a lot of work. But that's what we're here for. We're here to make this work a lot more easier. So okay. I'll be like, so why are you spraying tea in your hair? Yeah. See how wet that is? It's dripping down my face. But this is how we need it. This is how we need it. Okay. So now, this is my leave-in conditioner. And what you do is you massage that into your hair. Look at that. Look how that soaks right up in there. This is what you need to be doing. Okay? Yes. This is what you need to be doing. Oh, I'm almost out of it. Lord Jesus. Help me. Okay, now what I normally, guys know already, like to part it to make sure that all of my hair is saturated in it. Okay. And it's looking good. So this is what you do for the rest of them. Oh gosh. This is what you do for the rest of them. What you want to do for all 4 of them. This is going to be dripping for a while if you're outside the shower. But in the shower, won't be a problem. But yes, and you twirl, twirl, twirl. And voila. And what I like to do is when I do the rest, I like to dry off the ends so they don't drip. Put a towel around me and then just walk around it until it's semi-dry. When it's semi-dry, that's when I probably put on my sealants. And sealants are things that helps to keep the moisture in. Okay. So I'm done. Here looking luscious. Yes. So what I do is use my turby, or you could use any old shirt. Use to take up all the wetness a bit. Hold on, drip on you. And I leave this like this for estimate about 10 minutes. But I'm low porosity, so it's gonna be a bit longer for my hair to dry fully. But I don't want it to dry and then I don't seal in some of the moisture. So I'm going to do it in about 10 minutes. 5, 10.
Okay, so now we are going to seal in our moisture, and I'm going to use Alake Naturals hair moisturizing butter. It's really good and it smells divine, guys. So good. And it's really good for twist outs and all of that, but I'm using it to seal in my moisture today. So as you can see, I'm unraveling, and I'm going to use the same method of placing it on the outsides, parting it, making sure that it penetrates the insides and it coats every strand. We don't need one strand not having any sealant on it. No, that is not what we are going for.
My hair is pre-pooed, washed, deconditioned, leave-in conditioners in. I use my tea rinse for strengthening, and I put my sealant in, and she looks luscious. So this is the stage where you would do styling, but that's a whole other video. Okay, so wait. Okay, before you go, what I want you to do for me, please, is to click that same circle right there with my face on it. Click that right there to subscribe, and I want you to follow me on Instagram at the bottom here, Le Naturalista. Thank you so much.